Welcome in, everybody. Happy Monday.
Fucking what?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor a harumph. Harumph.
You watch your ass.
That's my copyright disclaimer. Actually, accidentally hit that button. But in any case, thanks for being here, folks. Just got a few intros here for you. I do have a little space heater burning too, so if the chat can please let me know if that's making too much rattle back there. I'll be with you in just a minute.
In the heat of battle, my father wove a tapestry of obscenity that, as far as we know, is still hanging in space over Lake Michigan.
Take pictures, run like the parallel stitches, attach my feet to the path I beat, teach myself to keep the answers brief, gnash my teeth like the last to feast, imagine me on that abandoned beach, sand and sea as if the jazz was free, I'm ice cream mixed with gasoline, direct attention to the craftsmanship, neglect to mention that the pastels stick like initials carved in the concrete, like the tattoo that hides on your mommy. I still kick it with angels. The difference is instead of the bar, I'm at my kitchen table. The starlight shines through the glass, but you feel safe underneath that mask. Ferris wheel, give rides. The scars healed in time to get high. Lock the doors and hide the keys. Let's go describe how to climb a tree. Don't sign the lease, just cop a corner for you to curl up and try to sleep. Those cheap police won't find my wings. I keep my dreams inside my dreams. And if I had a time machine, I'd probably use it like a vacuum and try to clean. It kinda seems quite more than a handful of these regrets have been circumstantial. Now give me all the cash out the drawer, touch that mustache down on the floor, and I'll be in court holding a pitchfork before I let the contest outlast the sport. Pocket watch, impatient, find a mate then make the migration. Break the rules, but first break the rulers. And keep it moving like a rumor. I don't need to defend my defensiveness. I keep to myself, my family, and friendships. I got enough people I could disappoint. If you disagree, I think you missed the point. Now go ahead and grab a chair. Let me tell you about the last few years. Pulled out a sack full of Samson's hair and put it on the dash like a dancing bear. I wrote you a horoscope. It won't fit on this post-it note, but if I had to sum it up into a shorter quote, it goes, fuck it, you might as well row that boat.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope everyone's doing well out there. I do have I'm gonna try something different. I got a bunch of videos that I want to show you. Some holiday related stuff, some funny stuff, a couple lighthearted things. But before I get to that, let's get the drama out of the way. There's some human Grinch over there in Illinois that's going out of her way to strike my channel. Privacy strike my channel. Seems she was stayed up all night the other night and decided to go through all my videos and strike away. Unfortunately for her, she's having little luck with that. I think maybe it's because her channel received some strikes recently, and she's becoming a bit of a nervous Nancy over there about the stability of her channel. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Begins with a B, ends with an itch. You know. In any case, I just wanted to let her know directly, I see you, girl. You don't scare me, never have. Now that we have that out of the way, also, I wanted to point out that our friend Savage may have some breaking news for us shortly. I can't spill the beans, but if you Savage is a great friend of the channel, and if you could just send some good energy her way, she might have some cool news for us. Also, I heard this morning while listening to her live stream that her family lost a member of their family. So please send your condolences if you see her around. Um, my heart goes out to her and her family. It's never easy, especially around the holidays. So just want to let Savage know that she's in my thoughts and prayers here today. Sunnyside, I hope you made it. Random the Dime, thanks for being here. We got Troll Investigates, Linda McCurney, Headstones and Headlines, a one-way street. I don't know why I always say that goofy. Always present and supportive. Thank you so much. TJ at 6'9", thanks for being here. Aqua Hearts, Nini, Tracy Esme, thank you for being here. Marlena Cantu, Serena, Sarah, thank you for being here. Just Irish is always here. Thank you so much, Just Irish. Oh, yes, and I did receive a Cash App after my last live stream. It's LW. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Every penny is appreciated. V Caser, thank you so much for being here. I'm not sure where you are in the country, V Caser, but I was thinking about I was wondering if you ride those horse out in the snow. If they like running around in the snow. SG, thanks for being here as always. Nini says, oh my goodness, that's funny. I'm redoing my Christmas tree for the 20th time. My kitten is a terrorist. That's funny. That's very funny. Yeah, I can't imagine. I can't imagine messing with a kitten and and Christmas lights. Those were awesome. Thank you, TJ. Shaylee, thanks for being here. Hello, everyone. Dreams, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do that. It really helps the algorithm. Also, anybody listening on the replay, thanks for being here. Haters, what up? People in the back smoking crack, what up? Hey, Matt, thanks so much for being here. I caught a little bit of your Dole stream over there, Mac, yesterday. That was pretty cool. I was in and out, so I didn't want to bust in, but that's a pretty cool thing. I've only seen one other channel do that. Mel Pandora did that a couple times. Pretty cool stuff. Aqua Hearts, I think I said hello to you already. Gina, hope you're well. Damn it, Gina. I saw that my friend Mel Pandora and Stoned But Not Alone, they were having a conversation about a different Gina the other day. Sheesh. I think that stream's gone now, but boy, that was that was something else. Looks like Mel Pandora and Stone But Not Alone will be doing some more stuff together again. They work together on live streams quite a bit, and then Stone had some personal stuff to take care of, and I think he's back. It's nice to see. Dispatch Crystal, thank you so much for being here. And once I got the the Illinois crackhead business out of the way, just to give you an idea, sorry to backtrack, but 22 privacy claims on my videos. 22. Someone did not sleep the other night. Unbelievable. I smell desperation, but I'll leave that there. Let's see here. Number 2 showed up early. Oh, cool. Yeah, I saw a couple people were here. Hopefully Sunnyside makes it to join us. Dispatch Crystal says, Center, my Marine is home until after Christmas. That's awesome. Hope you guys are living it up. Very cool. See, when I was home on leave, we didn't cell phones were relatively new, so I had to go get a bunch of pictures printed out to show my family, what I've been up to. It's probably a lot cooler for you. He's got his cell phone, and probably, his electronic devices to show you all the travels. That's really cool. I hope you guys enjoy every moment of it. Lily Von Lobotomy, great name as always. Thanks for being here. Holly S, thank you for being here. Allegedly with Brittany. Thanks for being here, Britt. And thanks for the support, Brittany. I know you show up damn near every live, and I don't make it to your show nearly as often. I've been kind of busy recently, and I'm not sure if Pearl Girls is here. I'm going to be helping you make those videos. Please be patient with me. I've been scatterbrained and been a little bit busy as well, but I promise, don't give up. Bear with me and don't give up. Welcome back, Headstones. We missed you the last live. Just Irish says, Becky up all night? Nah. Yeah, well, Twitchers be twitching. Let's see. She's a dirty wild boar with a black Angus brisket neck. Oh, geez, that's a mouth. Save that shit for the roast, Gina. I'm setting up a roast, and I'll have a link for you. I would love for you to join me. Be Grinch, you cannot still centers Christmas. Yeah, I think that's the goal. I think she knows I made a few bucks, and my December payday is going to allow me to pay for the StreamYard Premium service, which is going to allow me to do a lot more great stuff. But oh well. I mean, what can you do? Desperation sits in, and people get wily. Privacy striking, yes, 20 sometimes. At last count, it was 21 times or 22 times. I actually lost track. I did go through though, because I do my due diligence to protect my channel, and because I enjoy doing this with you guys. So I went and checked all the timestamps. It's all a bunch of bollocks. I'll tell you that. A bunch of fooey. Holly S says street. Oh, cool. Yes, welcome to everyone from the ship. AMAX says, I know what's happening with. I don't want to give up too much because that's her business, but I will say that she may be auditioning for something that's going to blow her channel up, and I'm really hoping the best for her. I'm rooting for her. I think, yes, towards the end of the stream, I'll drop the link, and then you guys can have a better idea, or maybe someone else can here. Patricia Burns, thank you so much for being here. Oh no, that's so sad. I know. I mean, what a Grinch. The bench who's trying to steal Christmas. Like, what the actually heck, man? Fun fact, I've never invaded anyone's privacy online or in real life. But that's what it is. Yes, prayers to Savage. Oh, that's what you said, so sad about Savage. I don't want to share her business, but a close family member passed, and it is very sad. So please send your condolences and love to Savage. I see you, Emmy. Thank you. Who knows is here. Thanks so much for the prayer hands for Savage. Let's see. Cindy Sparks. Thanks so much for being here. Good measure. Cool name. Yes, we got nothing but love for Savage over here. Let's see. When we get to the bottom, I got some cool videos for you. Everything's going to be really lighthearted today. I know that there's some nasty benches out there that are, just bagging on people's physical appearance and, just talking the same old lies and crap that they do. I'm not going to do that today. But don't you worry. For those that love the drama side of me, I got something special coming up. Not only the roast, but I'm going to be reviewing some of the bottom dwellers as well. But I'm in too much of a good mood. I got the holiday spirit. I freaking love Christmas. I don't know if I told you guys this already. I don't know If Glow watches this on repeat, I'm right there with her. She sets up her Christmas decorations early. HOA be damned. We set up the Christmas tree early with my people. Summer, thanks so much for being here. VKser says, I'm down south, but we ride in the snow and ice. How cool. It's like a Clydesdale commercial, like a Christmas Budweiser commercial. TJ says, that's why I hang my Christmas tree upside down from the ceiling. Nice. Yeah, those cats. I mean, I don't have a cat here. I don't have any pets here in California, but I do have a cat back in Pittsburgh. And I'm my new apartment's all lined up, so I'm hoping and my new landlord is agreeable with a pup. So I think I'm gonna get myself a little mascot, a little dog. I love dogs. I just travel so much that, I kind of feel bad about, not being as attentive as I'd like to be. So I think once I get back to Pittsburgh and settled in, I'm not going to be jumping back and forth coast to coast for a little while. So I've seen those stories of people that got pets during the pandy, and then they just gave them up once they went back to work. That's not cool. That's not a cool thing to do. I think I said, "What's up, Narcos Clips? Thanks for being here." Let's see here. Paula McGillen, thank you so much for being here. You could probably tell that I could read a lot better this week. Last week I started my live and I couldn't find my frigging glasses to save my life, my reading glasses. So I kind of was just doing the zoom extreme close up to the screen. 13th hour, thank you so much for being here. Haven't seen you for a couple of days. I hope you're well. All right. As I'm already behind in chat. All right, we got over 100 people here. I was a little concerned that not too many people would show because let's face it, the drama is the moneymaker, but you can't do that all the time. I mean, my hair's already thinning on top. I don't want to go bald over these creatures of the night. Let's see. Narcos Clip says, which video? Oh, it must have been, it's several videos. I mean, they went back to, they're trying to privacy strike shorts and live streams and videos. It's all a bunch of garbage. I think it's an intimidation factor, but Dave ain't scared. I think that should be pointed out. I'm not afraid of dirtbags. I know what's going on there. She had a couple of her videos struck down, and probably like just one more strike, and she'll be put on a timeout. So it was panic mode. I mean, it started early in the morning and it went on until about noon. Every 20 minutes, my Gmail was all ba-ding, ba-ding. At first I panicked because I've never been struck for anything. Um, Conversely, I've never struck anyone. So, and I'm not going to get into some weird striking war. I'm not going to go because I could definitely strike her channel for all kinds of shit. But, uh, that's not fair play. That's fighting dirty. And I'm not a dirty bench like they are. Let's see. Yeah, they are definitely triggered narcos. No diggity. Try not to miss anybody here. Oh, good. I'm glad you're here. I did send you an email, Pro Girls. I don't know why I can't speak. But yes, I just sent you an email before I started. I haven't forgotten about you. And I promise, just give me a couple days and we'll get you making some videos. Keto Kim, thank you so much for being here. Awesome. Yeah, I always see you over at Emmy's channel, so it's a pleasure having you here. Nini, as always, thank you so much. If anybody wants a kitten from Antifa, I will ship worldwide. Just hide your Christmas tree. Brittany's excited about the roast. Yeah, I mean, if you want to join me, I mean, I just that clip of you saying that beat him is a little bitch is, I think, that's gonna win some type of award. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Jerks. If you're not, please sub up to them, Brittany. You'll enjoy them. They give out awards at the end of the year for this sector of YouTube, and I almost guarantee that clip of you saying that it has to be up for an award. I'm secretly hoping I get some type of award as well, but you never know. Wink, wink. Let's see here. Fooey. Yeah, that's a good one. You're not leaking either. Yeah, I don't want to jinx her, and I don't want to steal her thunder. So I'm gonna let Savage tell you what's going on. It's pretty cool stuff. She does also have a live coming up 6 p.m. Eastern time today. Up, see, Troll's gonna spill some beans. That's very cool. Yeah, I'm very excited for her. And unfortunately for the other people out there, it's the the opportunity that may be presented to her here is only goes to people that are willing to cam up. So that leaves a lot of the dirt bags that criticize everybody on here out. Speaking of which, I'm working up the gumption to cam up myself. I've never been afraid of my face or sharing my face with anyone, but for obvious reasons, I haven't done it. So I may just throw caution to the wind and go ahead and do that. Maybe I'll challenge some little pipsqueak over there on the bad side of the town to do the same if I do it. What I need to know, did she leave a community post? I'm not sure that she did. 50 Shades of Crazy OG. Savage sent my twin sent me here. Awesome. Thanks so much for being here, 50 Shades. Welcome aboard. The ship members are VIPs over here, so make yourself comfortable. Food's in the fridge. Stay out of my stuff. All right, let's see here. Gina got her tree up yesterday. Awesome. 44 likes and 127 in chat. Oh, what can you do? Please hit the thumbs up if you want. Hit the thumbs down if you don't want. Let's see. Down south, most of us in the south do it after we're full up on Turkey Day. Yeah, that's what traditionally in Pittsburgh, my family decorates the tree just after Thanksgiving dinner. Yes, welcome again, 50 Shades. Thanks for being here. Yes, and go Steelers, 10-3. Unfortunately, my Penn State Nittany Lions lost to Oregon, but I mean that was expected. Penn State was number 3, and Oregon is number 1, so kind of expected that. But I'm glad they made it that far this year. In any case, Troll says there's a whole lot of wannabe queens waiting. I hear. Oh, cool. Cheese is driving but listening. Hey, Cheese, I'm glad you're listening, man. I'll text you. I want to have you up during that roast for sure, but maybe one of the lives before that. We can just review some stuff and talk some shit. 13th says, been sick. Thank you for noticing. Yeah, I did notice I haven't seen you for a couple of days, and I hope you get well quick. Keep you in my thoughts for sure. I noticed the most random stuff. I mean, just despite seeming a little bit aloof, I do pay attention to details, and it really annoys some of my friends, but just the way I am. Nini says, I'm going to turn my kitten into an ornament. He spends all the time tearing up my cancer awareness tree. Oh, no. Maybe, I guess it wouldn't help if you made a tree for the cat. Paula says, I'm the same. I can't read much without my glasses. And she put an X there. So I wonder if Paula is in the UK, because I know my British friends always use the X. Truth Seeker, thank you so much for being here. I've been thinking about you too. I hope you and your family are doing well. Cindy Sparks, welcome aboard, says the drama gets old and boring. I know. I mean, how much can we talk about how ugly each of us are? You're ugly. No, you're ugly. You're fat. No, you're fat. Your hair sucks. No, your hair sucks. It's just so lame. I mean, I got really bogged down with that stuff, and I'm trying to lighten the load. Cash, thanks so much for being here, dude. Dave's not here, man. Very crackish. 22 times. I know. Narcos Clip says, Sinner, sometimes it's just better to ignore those fools and engage, then engage that one needs to needs to money for you. If she don't get any money, guess what time for her? Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, look, I'm gonna put it this way. Like I do thank people for the cash apps and any kind of super chats but you know, I'll put it this way. All of us want a few extra bucks. I mean, if we're putting on a show on YouTube, of course, there's a reason, there's a process to become monetized. YouTube makes a bunch of money off of the small channels and they make a lot of money off the bigger channels. There's nothing wrong with making a couple of bucks. It's just how you do it. I mean, the people like Granny's watching faking cancer and, other people getting themselves tied up in lawsuits and begging for money. I'm not that guy. But to be clear, there's nothing wrong with making a couple bucks. But if you don't acknowledge the people in your chat unless they pay you, that's just dirty business, in my opinion. And I realize that if you've got 1,000 people in your chat, you can't say hello to everyone the way I do in my tiny little channel here. But at least make an effort. You know, I actually saw a woman who's a regular on a channel get scalded for saying, "Hey, nobody thanks me for giving memberships." Like what the? And then the channel holder jumped up and started giving her a hard time. She just paid you money. What an asshole! I tell you that. I mean, I just don't. I'll never understand it. I'm never. If you send me $25 by buying 5 membership, the last thing in the world I'm going to do, unless we have some kind of weird beef going on, anyways, the last thing I'm going to do is ridicule you and tell you I don't even need that money. I don't even care about memberships. How could you not care about memberships? That's how it all works, you asshole. But whatever. What can you do? I didn't see. Oh, there's little Lulu. Thanks so much for being here. Says smoke her while you got her. Smoke them while you got them. Smoke them if you got them. Cash, your favorite troll. Cash is one of my favorite trolls as well. Hey, of course, Cash will say he's not a troll. He's just honest. Well, no, I think the reason you get misconstrued as a troll, Cash, is because you're a wordsmith and you're funny about making puns out of people's names and things like that. I don't think everyone knows you as well as I do, so I can understand why they would think that. But I hold you in high esteem as a troll. If you're perceived that way. You could say ditch instead of no. I was saying bench like Grinch. Seems more appropriate. Yeah, the bench who stole Christmas. Um, yeah. I honestly think that's what the intent is with all the privacy strikes to try to shut me down. Um, what did Jack Nicholson say? You can't handle the truth. Oh, good. Brittany's aware of the jerks. Cool. Yeah, I know. I was happy to see that iTowel, in their own words, got an award last year for great new channel or some such. Hello, Andy Rose. If I didn't say hello already, welcome. Kath Wells, UK. Thanks for being here. Awesome. I have some ancestors that hail from Wales, UK. Very cool. It's definitely on my bucket list, as well as Czechoslovakia or Czech Republic, as it were. Emmy's not going to hold her breath. Do it. AMAC will cam up. Oh, you already do, AMAC. AMAC's very pretty if you haven't known it, and she sings like a friggin' angel. If you're not familiar with AMAC, I'm sure most people here are. Please do yourself a favor and subscribe to her channel. And she is now accepting membership, so you can show your gratitude by joining her channel and helping it grow. Pearl Girl said I went up on panels last night. Loved it. Awesome. Sweet. I have your email. So once I start opening this panel, if I don't think I'm ever going to just drop the link in. It's too much trouble. I'm not an open panel channel. I think that's a recipe for a shit show disaster, if you ask me. But I would love to have a panel sometime. I actually invited someone up today. I'm not sure if they'll be able to make it, but they have the link if they decide to. Once I get more comfortable with all of this, I'll send you an email, Pearl Girl, and you come up and join me. Just Irish says people will love you for it. Camming up unless you're yeah. Well, I'm not. See, the thing is, I intended to keep my anonymity 100% on here. I was just a subscriber, and then I was attacked for speaking my mind in chats. So, even though I was doxxed to crap and back, I decided then that, like, why cam up? They're just going to take take images of me and, you know, tits on my head and balls on my chin and all kinds of weird shit. And like, I didn't want to deal with that. But I think, in order to, further my channel, I think it'll help to cam up and see you guys face to face. Curious AF, thank you so much for being here. I think you were here earlier as well. Awesome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed your birthday. Yes, let's go Savage. Make us proud. Vivacious Val is part of the dynamic duo that works the Savage Live Media over there. So please make sure you're subscribed to both Val and Savage Live Media. I think they've got some big things coming. I'm getting excited. Let's see here. My dog's SEC champs. Who are the SEC champs? I know the Big Ten was Oregon. I wish I knew more about college football. I'm kind of more of an NFL guy. Yes, awesome to have Val here. Val is so funny. She's the one with the soundboard over there. I guess Savage does it sometimes too, but Val's the one with the soundboard, and she's so funny. She does parodies. She does little skits. Savage just shared the other day an older live of her doing shit. What is that guy's name? The tiger guy, the guy that pretends to be Hero. I can't remember his name, but it was spot on with that mustache and everything. Holy shit. I hope so. The foot is improving. Awesome, dude. Oh, sorry. I misread that. I thought that was Cheese saying that. Yes, we're all hoping your foot heals up, bud. Where you been? Let's see here. Yes, 13th is trying to get better. Send your positive energy that way if you could, please. Narcos Clip says, for all those that think someone is me, please stop. I am no one you keep saying. I will not show who I am. Either B or B Tim can keep demanding it. I will not prove nothing to them. Yeah, fuck them. Beep them. I don't know who they think they are. They're still, I mean, those dummies are still trying to ask for my discharge papers from the military as if I would ever show them anything. No, ma'am. My friends know who I am. I don't care. I'll stay a mystery to those people. I don't care. Let's see here. Val, oh, that's for Val. I'll leave that for a second so she could see it. Cat has catnip tree. It has catnip tree and it's still attacking your big tree. Well, I can understand that. I mean, all those shimmering things. My stepmom would spray bottle. Oh, for the cats attacking the tree. That's funny. All right. I'm already way behind in chat. I'm doing my best here. A1 A1 says you're always grateful. I try to be. I really do count my blessings every day. I'm so happy to be blessed with good health. Um, in a safe, dry place to lay my head at night, and I don't go hungry. So, really, what more could you ask for? Celine, thanks for being here. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. Let's see here. Random the Dime says, okay, LOL, I was assuming because I could see you putting that gift. Yeah, I made a new lemon for the holidays. Like I said, I'm a big sucker for Christmas. Let's see here. That was bullshit. That lady pays a beep ton for memberships every time there's a live popped. I know. I mean, look, in a lot of ways, my battle with my YouTube enemies, I've already won, and there's nothing worse than a sore winner. I mean, they're just reviewing me and psychoanalyzing me, and these are like depraved, like stalker type people with really bad backgrounds. Like their opinion is not going to affect reality whatsoever. I mean, they're rewriting history. I heard one of them say, yeah, Savage makes $5,000 a week on YouTube. Like they're trying to dissuade people from like being generous to Savage's channel and my channel. Like it's so nasty to do around the holidays. Like, as a content creator, why not make a few bucks? Like they're trying to prohibit from people from doing that so they get more money. It's so gross, man. It's unacceptable. Hey Joe, thanks for being here. Yes, Cash is definitely on the naughty list. I don't want to miss anybody here. Eavesdropper, cool name. Thanks so much for being here. All right, all right. Patricia Burns says, don't show your face. There's no need to, and it doesn't make sense. Retain your mystery. We like it. Okay. Noted. Okay. I haven't fully decided yet. I, you know, I, I'm wishy-washy. I'm on the fence about it. Curious AF says, what happened to freedom of speech? Well, I know. I've never invaded anyone's privacy. In fact, all the photos that I use came from YouTube. So, despite people saying, you got it from my grandfather's Facebook. No, lady, I didn't. I got it from a video right here on YouTube. A couple of my YouTube enemies, they have, boy, oh boy, if you just type their name in the YouTube, there's all kinds of videos that pop up. Not many views on them, but some eye-opening things. All right, moving right along. See, Truth Seeker said she would love to see me cam up. Yeah, I just need to trim up my beard and get a haircut. Yeah, I think I could do that. Maybe I'll do it for members only, as if it'll stay there. I'm sure it'll go everywhere anyways. There are people hanging on my every word. Believe that. I mean, there's still people talking about what I had for dinner on a train ride a year and a half ago. Smash the like, B. Yeah, please do. Please hit the like button. See, we got about 150 of us in here. Awesome. And I'm already 40 minutes in and I haven't shown any videos. So let me just scan ahead the chat. I'm sorry if I'm missing anything. I haven't said hello. Please excuse me. I think I've said hello to Celine. Mr. Nobody, thanks for being here. Awesome. We got it. Yes, Colonel America. I can't remember his name. Let me see if you said up here. Yeah, it's the guy that you cover quite often. Ernie, yeah, that guy. Vivacious Val did an incredible impersonation of Ernie. And then some big hunk came up on the panel and made all the ladies blush. All right, let's see. All right, I'm going to skip ahead here because I don't want to hold you guys up too long. Hey, Wise Angel is here. Thank you so much for being here. If U.S. military records are like UK military records, they will be covered by something similar. Yes, they can't access that stuff. They can't. Well, they can find out that I was in the military. They can't access any of those records whatsoever unless I give permission, or if God forbid I pass away, my family gives permission. That's just the way it is. Pookie, thanks so much for being here. Oh shit, I just got an earthquake alert. Rutrow, 5.7 on the Richter scale. Oh, that's really close to me. It's a lot closer than the last one. Oh, and I feel it, you guys. Holy shit. Hang on one second, okay? Oh, sorry, I was muted. Sorry about that, guys. Just a little rumble, little earthquake. If I have any friends out there on the border of Cali and Nevada, I hope you're safe. It was a 5.7, which is not a small earthquake, really. So I hope everyone's okay. If you've never felt an earthquake before, it's kind of feels like your house is on sand for a second. It's kind of, let's just face it, it's fucking terrifying. But I hope everybody out there is okay. Just a little rumble here. Um, I'm an East Coast guy, so these earthquakes, I'm never gonna get used to them. They freak me out every time. So I don't know how long I was muted for, but Jones, and thanks for being here. Let's see, Pookie, thanks so much for being here. Oh, looky there. Andy Rose became a new member. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Let me see if I got a super chat song for you. Truth Seeker says, "Be safe." I am. I am. I'm in a house that's relatively newly built here, just outside of Sacramento. So it was just a little sway. I saw, I heard the glasses in the kitchen rumble. Um, I'm good. The aftershocks are the sometimes just as bad. So if I just mute for a second, I'll be right back. But I think the worst of it has passed. A1 says, "Oh wow, you better you than me with the earthquake." I know. I mean, eventually, there we go. Cash said I faked the earthquake for content. Yeah, right. Everyone's just going to throw cash at me, and my numbers are going to explode because I've survived the great earthquake of 2024. No, man, my phone actually just blew up. The jail calls had me cracking up. I missed that. Cindy says, "Tell me if I need to duck." Harley, thanks for being here. 5 cents is pretty big, big too. Boy, California has been rocking and rolling. I know. The last one was off the coast, so it had an added bonus of tsunami warning. Thankfully, none of that happened, but it potentially could have. That one, I think, was a 6.0. They seem to be getting bigger. Eventually, we'll all be vacationing at the Arizona Bay. There are really earthquakes. Yeah. Um, Someone in my chat last week said they had an earthquake in Indiana, which I didn't even know there were fault lines there. I guess they're everywhere. Thank you, Shaylee. I am being safe. Wise Angel says sinner's about to be shaken from his tree. No, I think I'll be okay. It's still a couple hundred miles away, but just felt a rumble. Oh, a one-way street got the alert as well. Yes, California is overdue for the big one. Grandma Sherry, thank you so much for being here. All right, I'm gonna have to dork the chat here a little bit and skip ahead. I really want to get to some of these videos because I'm almost 45 minutes in and I don't want to keep you here all night. Excuse me. Yes, and if you're considering being a member, there's an iPhone membership link if you'd like to. It's in chat. Marie, thank you so much for being here. Someone told me to stay safe with the snowstorm over the next few days. I'm like, storm? I look at the weather and it's snowing. I think Emmy's getting some snow up there where she is as well. I'm looking forward to the snow. Hey, Vibe, thanks for being here. Midwest has one of the biggest fault lines. See, I just didn't know that. You always hear about California. Narcos clips experience some earthquakes too. Earthquakes we get here all the time where I'm at. The biggest earthquake I ever experienced was whenever I was stationed at Camp Fuji, which is at the base of Mount Fuji. No one told me that that's still an active volcano. So whenever that happened, like computers were falling onto the ground, and I was never so scared in my life. Maybe once before, but I'm not going to share that story. But it was terrifying. I was like, "Oh God, we're next to a friggin' volcano. Like, what? Why don't we just leave? Why don't we just go somewhere else, guys?" All right. Emmy says, north of me, the mountains get snow. That's cool. I'm looking forward to the snow, getting back to Pittsburgh. All right, let me just jump right in here and share some of the videos that I'm going to procure. The first one is a sweet story. And I realize to fair use this stuff, I've got to stop every once in a while and make sure that I talk to you guys. So I'm going to do that. Cindy said last time she experienced the earthquake, she was in the shower. Oh, that would be really scary. Probably took you a few seconds to figure out what the heck was going on. I skipped your first comment. I pray all are safe in the earthquake. Yes, me too. It happened out there in Nevada, so I'm guessing. I mean, they're accustomed to them. The construction is built for it. Yes, Steelers won again. Thanks for being here, Nanny Sharon. I know, 10-3. It's looking great. Looking great. Just a few more games to go, and we're 2 games ahead of Baltimore, which is big news. Big news. Pookie says Mississippi is 10 minutes away. I'd be down there watching. All right, let me get into the first video so I don't keep you guys here all night. TF20 says, boo Steelers. Hey, take it easy. Have fun in the bushes. Be careful. There's some real creatures in those bushes, Celine. Cindy said, it took me a few seconds to run out the door. Forgot my clothes. Hey, whatever. I mean, what's more important, being in your birthday suit in public or being, not having a house fall on you? I'd run outside. Oh, a Browns fan. Well, I'm sorry. Better luck next year. No, I try not to be mean to Browns fans. They have it rough. I don't know. I kind of got worried when we played in the snow, TF, that the Browns may have had our number this year, but Russell Wilson's really shining. Let's see, Steelers being the Browns is all that matters after the last time we played each other. Yeah, I got a little bit nervous. I think a lot of those younger players on the Steelers team weren't prepared to play in the snow. So, but I could talk about football for 3 hours. So let me get into a video and let's see here. This first one's only 5 minutes long or so. It's a sweet story. You may recognize this newscaster that I'm going to be showing. He's from East Idaho News. You probably recognize him from the Idaho 4 stuff. But this is a nice, heartwarming story, I think. Let's see. And I don't have YouTube Premium, so hopefully I'll try to mute the commercials as quickly as possible.
We hope you are having a good day. If you are just tuning in for the very first time, my name is Nate Eaton, and I'm here with David and Robert and Jordan, and we are helping an anonymous Secret Santa give out $1 million this holiday season to people in Idaho who really just need a break. And we've been doing these surprises for the past few weeks. We've done them actually for 10 years now. This is our 10th year, and we have another fun surprise happening to a lady just behind us. Her name is Sue. She's a widow, lives in very humble circumstances. She's super self-reliant and spunky. Every year she dresses up as a leprechaun and visits hospitals and rest homes to give out candy and spread some cheer. She loves Coca-Cola and decorated her kitchen with the Coca-Cola theme.
Whenever I become a senior citizen, I hope that I'm referred to as spunky because I'm pretty spunky already. I hope that stays true.
She's got tons of energy and lots of positivity. Whenever someone needs help moving, Sue is there. She makes bread. She passes it out to her neighbors. The big thing for Sue right now is she's worried about her sister, younger sister, who's in her 70s, who lives in Arizona. Her sister has cancer. Sue would love to go visit her before her sister passes away, but she just can't afford it. They talk on the phone a lot, they text a lot, but Sue's deepest wish is to go to Arizona and surprise
Fair use.
her sister and see her. Hopefully she has a long time ahead of her, but just in case she doesn't, she wants to go talk to her and see her in person. That's exactly what Secret Santa is doing. First of all, he knew he had to surprise her with some Coke, and he knew he had to go big, so we have, I think, 24 cans of Coca-Cola, the classic, in this box. And in here is a $5,000 check that we're giving to Sue from Secret Santa so she can book her airfare, she can book her hotel, she can head to Arizona, she can make it a Christmas that they won't ever forget. And we think Sue is home right behind us. There was somebody in her driveway. We're going to go give her these gifts. Let's head out.
I'm not gonna lie. I think if someone showed up to my door with a check to have me visit a family member I can't afford to go see, and who doesn't love Coca-Cola, I think I would probably think it was a prank. Nowadays, I think it was a prank. Although, I mean, you're talking to a guy whose grandmother thought Publishers Clearinghouse was going to show up. So,
Sue is not here. Where are you, Sue? You better hurry back or we're going to drink all this Coke.
I'm thirsty.
thank you, East Idaho News, for letting me use your video.
Hello! How are you? Are you Sue?
Yeah,
Sue, hey! We've been waiting for you to get home.
I'm sorry. Why are you here?
You're busy. Well, my name's Nate. I'm with East Idaho News. I brought some of my friends, and look what we have for you. We wanted to bring you this 24-pack of Coke.
Holy cow!
Do you like the
Sue almost ran and hid. Did you guys see that?
regular or the diet?
I like regular.
Well, good, because that's fully loaded with sugar. Yeah, I'm with you there. Well, we wanted to drop this off. This is from an anonymous Secret Santa. So hopefully that can keep you well hydrated for a day or so.
That will do it. That will do it.
And then we have a gift for you that we'd love to see you open. It's an early Christmas present. You can pull the lid right off. Don't be nervous.
I am.
Sue seems like she might be like me, like a little bit skeptical.
Grandma, you're gonna be famous now. I hope you know that, Grandma. You're gonna be
I
famous.
don't want to be famous. Holy cow, no. I can't take that.
Well, you need to take that.
No, I can't take. I'm sorry, I can't.
Do you know what that's for? That's for you to go see your sister in Phoenix.
Oh crap.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much. I shouldn't do that, though.
Merry Christmas. You're okay. An anonymous person asked us to bring that to you. They heard about you've really wanted to see your sister.
Yeah, she's really, really sick. She
Yeah.
has anal cancer, and she's really, really sick. And I haven't got the money to go down and see her. Two of my little sisters did go see her, though, a couple of weeks ago.
Well, now you have the money.
But I'm the oldest, so.
You're the oldest and you're
Yeah.
only 50.
Yeah,
So that's
well, yeah.
amazing.
Thank you, East Idaho News, for letting me use your video.
Yeah.
Close.
Well, you can use that to book your airfare. There's a flight out of Idaho Falls. It goes from Idaho Falls right to Mesa on Allegiant.
Okay.
And then when you get there, you can have a car rental, and that should more than cover it. It's not going to cost you that much to go to Phoenix, but you can use the rest of the money for whatever you'd like.
Oh, crap. Oh,
Merry Christmas.
thank you. I'd love to go see her.
And I know she'd love to see you too. Are there 4 of you then? It's a secret. I can't tell you. We just get to bring it to you. Merry Christmas. Can we give you a hug before we leave?
Yeah, because I look so crazy.
You look great. You look great.
Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas.
Put those down. I love these pictures.
Oh, you look beautiful.
Oh,
Well, we can't wait to hear all about your trip, and we can't wait for you to see your sister in person.
does she know I'm coming?
She has no idea. So you can surprise her. Do you want me to carry that in your kitchen? It's kind of heavy.
No, like,
You got it?
yeah,
Are you sure?
I'm tough.
Look at that. Tough Sue. All right, Sue. Good to meet you.
Thank you very much, you guys.
I mean, how cool is that? I got a couple other things for you too. Let me just get into chat so I can see what you guys are up to. I saw the good Nanya came into the room. Thanks for being here, good Nanya. You might be proud of me, good Nanya. No drama today. I'm just showing some videos. I did talk a little bit of shit at the beginning, but it was necessary. Somebody tried to privacy strike my channel like 20 plus times. That dude, thank you for being here. And I'll try to quickly say hello to everybody that just came in. I appreciate each and every one of you very much. Bitchin, thanks for being here. Sunday Doodles. And of course, the good Nunya. Let's see. Good Nunya says it would be really cool to see if they showed the meetup. So beautiful. I know. I wonder if they'll do a follow up. And I'm pretty sure. You from there, Senator? No, I'm from Pittsburgh, but I'm currently in California. I watch a lot of YouTube, so the stories that of course, I subscribe to East Idaho News because of the Idaho 4. You probably recognize that newscaster, and so I get all their stuff pops up in my recommendations. So I saw that, I thought it was sweet. No, I know it was sweet. How cool is that? And she's what a nice, sweet, humble lady. She's like, no, I can't take that. I can't take that from you. A greedy person would have just snatched that check and closed the door. But I mean, I don't know. I think we should just do our best to remain humble as much as we can. Let's see. All right, I'm going to get right into the next video because I realize I'm already at an hour here, and I don't want to take up too much of your time. So let's see. And I think there may be a commercial on the next one because that one didn't blast me with one. This is only a 30-second video, so I found this really interesting as well. There was an auction down in Houston. I'm going to show you it. Oh, good. I already had it muted. Sorry for the commercial. Skip this sucker. This is the stuff I got to get better at, but I'll get it.
Pair of slippers that Judy Garland wore in The Wizard of Oz just went for big bucks at an auction in Dallas. According to Heritage Auctions, this pair of slippers sold for, drumroll, $28 million. They were expected to fetch $3 million. Now, the slippers themselves have quite a story. They were stolen from the Judy Garland Museum in Minnesota nearly 20 years ago. It took a long time to locate them. That museum was hoping to be among those to take them home. It's not yet clear who placed the winning bid.
I thought that was super cool. I did a little bit of research, but not enough to tell you the full story. But I guess the guy that stole the slippers back in 2007 or 2009. He was some ex-mob boss somewhere in Michigan. So quite a story there. When he was arrested, they actually recovered the slippers. And the bidding on those stinking slippers started at $1.5 million. And somehow it ended up at 28. I saw another story, another article on the same thing that said it was 32 million, but the bulk of the story said 28, so I decided to run with that one. Still, that's an awful lot of money, and they're keeping it very secret as to who the buyer was. This next one is from News Nation, so hopefully they won't hit me. I will tell you though, if you don't know, Sunday was the 44th anniversary of the murder of John Lennon. Now, John Lennon and the Beatles have a very special place in my heart. I was raised, my dad has one of the most wicked record collections that you can ever imagine. And he took his Beatles records very seriously. I was well versed in the Fab Four well before any other band. And I was so blessed for it. So this is just a quick excerpt from News Nation. They talk to the doctor who attempted to save John Lennon's life. And I'm sure he's up there rocking and rolling right now. Yeah, sorry, I'm going to get the premium. I actually have it on a different account, but I didn't want to show that account.
Resident who tried everything he could to save Lennon was Dr. David Halloran. Dr. Halloran is now a very experienced surgeon practicing in Syracuse, New York. He's also my special guest tonight as we count down to the anniversary of Lennon's murder this Sunday. Doctor, thank you so much for being on the program. I have always wondered what it was like to be you. Can you take me back to that night and to everything that you experienced as you remember?
Well, one, I don't wish anybody was me, and thank you, but for that. But yes, it was 44 years ago this Sunday. And just to set the scene, it was about 10:30 at night. I was in the hospital, just rounding or seeing a consult, and I get an overhead page stat to the ER. Now that's a little unusual since we all had beepers in those days, and usually you got beeped and you call the operator and they tell you what to do. So I go running down to the ER and I go, "What's going on?" And they go, "We have a gunshot wound to the chest coming in." Didn't say who it was, just a gunshot wound to the chest.
You hear that? I had no idea they had beepers back then. I guess I just thought the beepers didn't come until like I don't know. It's just crazy I remember beepers. I remember how you could use the numbers to send messages on the pagers.
So I said, "Okay, we'll go to room 115, which is the trauma bay. Got the open thoracotomy tray off out of the closet, which is a tray with all the instruments you would need for opening up a chest if need be." And we waited. We waited for several minutes. And then the other unusual thing was that there was no ambulance that came into the ambulance courtyard. It was a police car. They took him out of the back of the seat of the police car, put him on a stretcher and a gurney, and wheeled him into 115. Now, I remember he was wearing blue jeans.
Fair use, fair use, fair use. I mean, talk about no pressure, Doc. You just have one of the most famous men in the world on your operating table. Wow. I mean,
he had that iconic leather jacket on with a fur collar. Didn't know who it was. We weren't told who it was. And it's sort of like a rugby scrum. A lot of us descended on him at one time. I'm the senior resident on the scene, cut off the clothes, then just crack his chest. It was obvious that he had several gunshot wounds over his left chest, open his chest, looking for something that's salvageable. His heart was intact, but empty, and he had a lot of blood and clots in his chest. And we started working on him. We pumped his heart. People are starting IVs. Someone put a tube in to breathe for him. All this is going on. And we're into it about maybe 15 minutes before someone says, "Hey, that looks like John Lennon." And I said, "Nah, it can't be John Lennon." They said, "No, it looks like John Lennon." And then they're going through his belongings, and there's his wallet, there's his ID. I remember seeing his gold American Express card, John Lennon on it. He also had a packet of films of pictures of white rolls in the background with Sean and Yoko and himself. And it became obvious this was John Lennon. I had my "oh my God" moment, and we continued. Now, in the meantime,
well, you know what? Can I stop you there? I want to ask you about the "oh my God" moment, because I've been wondering.
Thank you, Ashley Banfield, for letting me use your video.
When you found out that it was John, like, was it in the middle of what you were doing? And it sounds like it was. Does that change anything? Does it change the metric? Does it change the pressure? Does it change the emotion in the room?
Well, it changed the emotion in the room. It got, well, it's always serious, but this was, at least for me, a lot more pressure. But we had our moment and just continued on. Now, once this was known, they called in the senior attending, Dr. Lynn, to come in. Also, Dr. Richard Marks, who was a surgeon on staff, lived in the area, was walking home and saw Yoko being put in the back of a police car, followed them in. So Dick Marks, he came in, and when we're having this debate of no, it's not, no, it is, yes, it is, no, it isn't, he comes in and goes, "That is John Lennon." And that's when he got put.
I've always been familiar. I mean, we all know people that love music love John Lennon. I mean, that's pretty much universal. But I had no idea. I was too young to understand what was going on. But I had no idea it happened right before Christmas. So all these Beatles fans must have had a really rough Christmas that Christmas. It's wild to think about.
Pretty quiet and somber, and we worked on him for half hour, 45 minutes. We never got a pulse back and never had a response back. And after around 11:15, we called it and pronounced him dead.
So I've only got a couple seconds left, but I'm very curious about this. My producer, who was speaking with you earlier, told me something I couldn't believe, that only recently you read the autopsy report and saw that he was shot from the back. But the hollow point bullets that his killer used were so destructive, you thought he was shot from the front?
I thought he was shot from the front, and I believe
This was news to me as well. I mean, the doctor's working on him, trying to revive him because the maniac that shot him used a hollow point bullet. It seemed to them as though he was shot in the front when they realized eventually that he was actually shot in the back. What a cowardly way. What a cowardly thing to do.
that until about a few years ago, when actually it was a British news service that interviewed me that actually had gotten a copy of the ME's report, Dr. Elliot Gross's report. And according to the autopsy, he was shot from the back. Now, that you could argue that there was one that was sort of on the side. It could have been either or. And at the time, we didn't have the luxury of doing an autopsy. We were trying to save him at the time. But that was my impression for many years.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on.
Thanks, Ashley. You're the best. Funny thing about Ashley Banfield, I never even heard of her until she did the report on Idaho 4 where those kids were walking across the Banfield. They were, the young drunk kids that got stopped. I don't know if you followed that case, but so I learned about Ashley Banfield from the Banfield. I do have one other memoriam here. Quincy Jones. If you don't know, Quincy Jones, another great musician, another great music producer. He just passed away a month ago too. So I'll just quickly move into that, and then I'll check out some messages here, some comments. Let me mute this sucker because the commercial's coming. Panera Bread. Oh.
And was considered to be one of the greatest minds in music. Quincy Jones was born in Chicago in 1933 and was considered to be one of the greatest minds in music and television history. He found his love for music while enrolled in high school, where he met his friend and collaborator, Ray Charles.
Ray was like, wow, he was like God to me.
In the 1950s, Jones followed his passion, working as a trumpeter and conductor for Lionel Hampton's band.
Easily one of the most important, influencers in the music world, American music. I mean, he's an absolute legend.
And would go on to work with jazz greats, including Sarah Vaughan. In 1978, Q, as he was called by friends, produced the soundtrack for The Wiz, where he met entertainment legend Michael Jackson. Jones decided to offer him a chance to record a song he was saving for Frank Sinatra, She's Out of My Life.
How funny is it that Michael Jackson sang a song that was meant to be for Frank Sinatra?
Their partnership led to Jackson's blockbuster Thriller album, which sold more than 100 million records worldwide. He was also the man behind the all-star charity single, We Are the World. Jones became the most Grammy-nominated artist ever, with 79 nods and 27 wins. He also produced the film The Color Purple.
When I first met her, I said her future was so bright it hurts my eyes.
Quincy Jones will be remembered as a legendary music producer, record company executive, and humanitarian whose contributions touch nearly every sector of the entertainment industry.
Love, laugh, live, and give. That's what it's about.
Ike Ajachi, ABC News, Washington, D.C.
That's right, Quincy. I agree with him. All right, let me get in chat for a little bit. Thanks again, everyone, for being here. And if you made it this far on the replay, thank you so much. I saw a couple people came in. Yaya, thank you for being here. Kelte. I swear, Kelte is a name that's just, how many times do people call you Kelsey? Zoots and Boots, thank you so much for being here. I think Quincy lived a great life and influenced her beyond scope. I agree. Powerful, man. And, you could tell by how much he gave to his local community and, worldwide to people in need. They don't make them like that anymore. I really wish they would begin making them like that again. Vincent Price in Thriller. Oh, yes. That laugh. Like I was talking about the Beatles being raised on, raised on the Beatles. Quickly after that, like I think my first cassette tape was the Thriller, or was it Bad? I think it was the Thriller cassette tape, and I had this little like cassette player made for kids that you'd drop on the ground and it would be okay. I was walking around the mean streets of Pittsburgh as a little kid with the Michael Jackson playing. Hey Esther, thanks so much for being here. Hope you're doing well and the earthquake didn't damage. No, it was just a very slight rumble here. It was a few hundred miles away, so barely felt it. It just startled me. My phone went off and then I felt it at the same time. California has a great emergency alert system, so it's not something that you have to sign up for. It just automatically blasts on your phone. A1 says, thank you, Senator, for showing some positive human interest stories. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying it. I mean, it's obvious there's only just over 100 of us here. When I'm fighting in the mean streets of YouTube, I have 400 here, and that's perfectly fine with me. What I said at the beginning is I'm gonna have a light-hearted day with you guys. If you like it, I'm glad you do. If you don't, there's other things you can get into. But don't worry, I've got some things coming up that'll fire things up again as well. I am being struck. Somebody's trying to take my channel down, and I'm not going to let them, because let's face it, they're not smart enough or good enough to make anything happen. So, but that's all the drama I'm going to bring. I do have a couple more videos. Marie, Wicked is in theaters. Oh yeah, I keep hearing about Wicked. I think Emmy saw it already. I saw a small excerpt from it, and I understand that all the singing in Wicked was actually like live singing. That's kind of cool. Grandma Sherry had an 8-track in my car with Michael Jackson Off the Wall. Awesome. Humble brag. That's so cool. Yeah, I mean, I've loved music so much my whole life. I mean, like from my dad's record collection, is, and then to my own cassette tapes and then CDs. I was listening to Pearl Jam and Beck, and it just went from there. That's why I have such an eclectic group of music interests. It's really all over the place. I was listening to Wu-Tang Clan and Nirvana at the same time. Let's see here. All right, I'm at the bottom of the comments. All right. I got another video for you. Let's get into that. Let's see here. Okay, this one is super lighthearted. It pretty much speaks for itself. After the commercials, of course.
The funniest stories that you've heard from. The lights are up, the temperatures are down, Christmas is in the air, but one Valley Street, something is a stirring. A unique decoration that's turning heads and bringing smiles to families in the oddest ways. So Ian Schwartz is our man on duty for this one.
It makes the holidays a lot more cheerful. We take the kids out, the wife, we walk around, we look for Christmas lights.
It's one of the best parts of Christmas. Homes adorned with twinkling lights, as colorful as the wrapping paper hugging gifts under the tree. But if you ask some people on this Gilbert Street, the real gift this Christmas is a 7.5-foot tall plastic porta potty.
That is awesome.
Neighbor Mark Day was in awe when he first saw Kirk Erickson's kooky idea come to life.
But hey, look, we're making the otherwise crappy Christmas even more crappier.
That's what Kirk said last Christmas when his neighbor, who was having a pool built, plopped a porta potty on the street. A big, square, blue Grinch Kirk feared would kill the Christmas vibe. Kirk hopped on Instagram and urged neighbors to save Christmas.
I woke up the next morning and 2 or 3 more strands were added.
And it kept going. More and more lights each night. The Christmas commode was such a hit that this year, Kirk rented a porta potty and put it in front of his home. The neighborhood knew what to do next.
All I supply is an extension cord and a 40-amp breaker.
Little by little, the lights lit up this latrine, a crowdsourced Christmas scene that cars line up to see each night.
We actually dropped off toilet paper roll ornaments to go on.
Tours, selfies, and family photos for Christmas cards.
3, 2, 1, smile!
Yeah!
are all part of this winter water closet. And Kirk says it's not causing much of a stink because people aren't leaving any organic gifts, if you will, just making memories in front of a joyous John.
Yep, sorry I was muted. I have to admit I was a little bit bummed out that he didn't leave it functional for the people out seeing the lights to use it if they have to. But I guess who wants to deal with that, right?
That may also bring a strategic advantage when the big guy rolls around on Christmas Eve.
Not only will Santa spot our house better, but it'll also give him a little bit of a reprieve, I think, in his long journey on Christmas Eve.
In Gilbert, Ian Schwartz for Arizona's Family.
Well, just when you think you've seen it all, Christmas porta potty graces your TV screen. Perhaps it's the first ever holiday porta potty that we're giving back. So, Ian, well written, brother.
So
well
good.
Thanks, Ian. You're the best. I mean, I did get a cash up from, well, this isn't a real name, so I can say it. Chitty Bang. Thank you for the cash app. It's very kind of you. It says, for a chicken dinner. Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. So you must have been around for at least a year to know the fabled story of the chicken dinner. Joyous John, indeed. And again, I do apologize if I didn't see you in chat and say hello. I did say welcome in, Zoots. Thanks for being here. Tinsel toilet paper sounds festive. Georgia, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You can chat whatever you want. I'm just trying to not be venomous today. I want to spread some Christmas cheer here. We all know that the bad guys are the bad guys, and I'll get to them. For everybody that likes the grimy stuff, you rest assured there's something coming for them too. Very cool. All right, let's see. We're at 117. Let me show you another video and quickly look at chat to make sure I'm not missing anything. Hey, the writer says, I'm guessing, yes, Sinner, the fighting stuff gets wicked old after a while. Wicked old. So we got a New Englander. I tune out so much because I can't handle it. I know it was getting pretty hot and heavy, and I don't want to dwell on it too much here, but I already won. I mean, anybody with common sense knows that I've been telling the truth, and there's nothing worse than a sore winner. You don't have to shut up, Georgia. Welcome in, and thanks for being here. Let's see. Let's move on to the next video. Go to mute it. Let's see which one. I did want to show the ice skating rink video again because I dorked that last time. So let me get to that here. Dylan, so we still got 100 people in here. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. If you could just do me a huge favor, hit that like button. Doesn't cost a penny. Let's see here.
For your business with yearly.
Let the most wonderful time of the year begin. Kennywood's holiday lights begin tonight with 3 million lights and more. The Pittsburgh Zoo launches Wild Illuminations, a holiday lanterns experience. And the PPG ice rink is alive with a swish of skates once again.
KDK's Barry Pintar couldn't wait to take in the sightsees at PPG Place to show us what's in store.
Hey, it's 5:30 in Pittsburgh, and all is well because the Christmas season has unofficially started. Why are we saying that? Because of so many things that get started this weekend to get you in the spirit. And let's start with the life-size Santas at PPG Place. In the U.S., we call him Santa, but around the world, he or she can be called different things. Life-sized international versions are back in PPG lobbies, and though not officially opened until light up night, they're up now to see. You get to do the first review. What's it like skating up there?
It kind of feels like I'm roller skating, but on ice.
11-year-old Theodore was the first to skate this year at the UPMC ice rink at PPG Plaza. It opened this morning. He had the place to himself for a while, but that won't last when this happens. A look at years past when the spectacular 100,000 lights on the Christmas tree are surrounded by one of Pittsburgh's most popular holiday attractions. Get tickets online or show up and wait in line. Kennywood Holiday Lights also starts tonight. Lights everywhere, more than 2 million, plus stage shows and a chance.
Kennywood is, they mentioned Kennywood. This is my local hometown news from Pittsburgh. Kennywood, if you don't know, is one of the oldest amusement parks in the country. And it started off with, just a strolling park with some train rides. And now it's a full out amusement park with some of the fastest coasters in the country. So just to give you some context there. During the wintertime, they do a Christmas light show, as he was speaking of.
Chance to meet Santa and Rudolph. All this with the new light show this year.
It's about a 7-minute show. It's really great, really interactive. A lot of your favorite Christmas songs.
At the Pittsburgh Zoo, the incredible Asian lanterns are back. Don't think traditional square lanterns. Imagine incredible, colorful, magical, sometimes huge sculpture-like lanterns that light the entire zoo grounds. This year, instead of needing to purchase 2 tickets to 2 separate displays, they are all one.
This is a reimagination of both the Asian Lantern Festival and our Zoo Lights events. So we kind of married the two together.
Finally, at Phipps Conservatory and Botanical Gardens, they're calling it Holiday Magic, Winter Flower Show, and Light Garden, with everything from mystical creatures to all kinds of amazing floral delights. All of these start up this weekend. And we end on St. Nicholas from the Netherlands, life-size here at PPG Place. There's going to be a lot going on in the next several weeks up until Christmas. We will always have them on our website, cbspittsburgh.com. Reporting in Pittsburgh, Barry Pintar, KDKA TV News.
Barry, appreciate you. So there you have it. I tried to play that during my last live, and I'm using the mouse pad on my new laptop, so I kind of got away from me. And I do have just 2 more videos for you. Let's see. I'll play a short one first, and then I'll get into the second one here. It's a little bit longer. Again, these are just lighthearted stories, things that caught my eye on the internet the last couple of days that I wanted to share with you guys. Let's see, this first one is awesome, and I do wonder how many of you in chat would actually cooperate with this, or would you do this? Sorry again for the commercials, folks.
It's time for today's cup of joy. This time around, we mean it pretty literally. Customers at a Massachusetts cafe helped a small business go viral recently by dancing for a free cup of coffee. 3 million people have seen this video alone, with the coffee shop called Coffee Milano posted a sign inviting customers to show off their moves for that free cup of joy.
Bringing back the old school moves of the sprinkler. We saw a pizza shop do it, and I'm like, let's do that for coffee.
That's funny.
The owner said he plans to keep doing this once a month, posting an Easter egg on social media as to when it's going to happen. He also had no idea the TikTok dancing would take off. He hopes to bring some joy to people out there who need it most.
The question is, would you dance for a free cup?
Absolutely. Yeah, there's no question.
Yeah.
And hopefully recorded so that my kids can see it and be embarrassed.
We're learning more about a missing.
It's time for today's cup of joy. This time around, we meet.
Sorry about that. Like I said, it gets a little squirrely for me. There was. Okay, let me look at chat for a minute. So I'm getting better at this. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for bearing with my clumsiness. A1 says, thank you for putting this bundle of cheer together for us. My pleasure. My pleasure. And I can't promise that all my lives are going to be joyous and laughing, but we all need a break from the bullshit. Let's just face it. I was so disheartened the last few days with seeing other people's live streams and just talking bad about each other's looks, and it just, we need a break from that. Let's be human beings at least for a couple of days here. Oh, thank you so much for enjoying it, Patricia. SG says, I dance for coffee, but I'd slip and fall and break my hip. Well, I mean, I don't think you have to get too extreme with the dancing. And also, I mean, a good cup of coffee costs $5-6 nowadays. So, I mean, dance. Good Measure says, I would absolutely dance for coffee. Thank you for the pleasant clips. Have a great evening. Thank you so much for being here, Good Measure. I do have just a couple more. This next story really got me. It really got me. What are the odds? So it's only 2 minutes long. Strangely enough, I've got a cluster of stories. This last one was in Massachusetts, and this one's in Maine. So just by chance, I got a couple of New England area stories here.
Introducing Strikeman.
Hey, sorry for interrupting.
What have
Isn't
I
that
done?
annoying? What if I told you?
Sorry about that.
A loyal bakery customer in Chicago is known for just getting a little snack or two every time he visits.
But recently, the bakery delivered a big order he'd been missing out on his whole life. Regina Waldrop explains.
There are lots of bakeries in Chicago. But Give Me Some Sugar in the city's South Shore neighborhood had Vamar Hunter hooked.
The lemon bars, that was my catch, and the chocolate chip cookies.
So 3 things.
And the lemon pound cake.
Vamar started coming here about 10 years ago, and he says he really felt at home here. As a matter of fact, he lived about a block away and also enjoyed talking to the owner.
You know, she interacts on a personal level.
When Vamar was 35, confirmation of what he always suspected, he was adopted. He got a genetic profile and some help from a genetic genealogist. Soon, his biological mom was located.
Obligatory fair use pause. This is a super sweet story. And this guy really loves his lemon bars. I don't blame him. I'm a big fan of lemon bars myself.
When she was ready, she called from a familiar number.
I had the bakery in my phone, locked in. I'm like, give me some sugar. And all I'm thinking in my head is, why do I have to give me some sugar? I didn't order any. What is this? It's still not dawning on me. And then, I'm like, hello, she's like, hello.
And then that's when we started screaming. and I started crying on the phone.
Lenore had put Vamar up for adoption when she was 17.
I had left the adoption open, and I said, if he really wants to find me, then he'll be able to find me. But otherwise, his life must be great. I wouldn't interfere in that life.
Their relationship now, like they've never been apart.
You all pretty.
With Lenore now semi-retired, Vamar runs much of the business. The puzzle that always haunted him, now complete.
Man, I love my mom. I love having a mother. It was a lot of rough Mother's Days.
I love my son. And the fact that I have him now in these later years is just, like I said, that's just God. God is love.
Now that is the perfect recipe right
Beautiful.
there.
I mean, how cool is that? That story actually got me pretty good too. Like, I mean, how cool is that? You'd think if you can reconnect with your birth mother, who knows what the circumstances were whenever she had to make a decision like that. And her son was just at the end of the block, right down the road, and he was a customer that she knew well. I mean, how cool is that? Seriously. And I do have one more clip for you. Let me quickly get into chat. See what we're talking about here. Looks like SG said, I met my birth mother 2 years ago, and I have 10 siblings. Holy cow. That's awesome. I hope that went smoothly. I mean, I can imagine. I can only imagine what type of emotions are involved in something like that. Joe likes anything lemon. Me too, as you probably could have guessed. Truth Seeker's crying. Yeah, I know that. I didn't quite cry, but it got me. It got me in the gut. That one when I caught it last night. What a sweet story. And look at that. She's getting ready to retire, and he's going to be able to help keep that little shop running. She doesn't have to depend on a stranger or a business partner to keep her, her life's work continuing. Incredible. Incredible. I haven't seen lemon buttercream, but I have a feeling that if lemon buttercream isn't here, they'll be watching the replay. So shout out lemon buttercream. Good Measure says small world. It is exactly a small world. It's uncanny. I mean, what are the odds? I mean, I always imagine like if you were to look for your birth parents and then you'd have to travel somewhere. But nope, right down the end of the block. And if I don't know if you noticed, but they look so much alike. They look so similar. Like I'm surprised they weren't eyeballing each other already. So cool. Emmy says the universe was at play with that one. Definitely. No question about it. The universe was also at play with this next story that I have. Virgo says, thank you all for hitting thumbs up and sub and notifications. Yes, if you're not subscribed, please do. I very much appreciate it. The channel, despite people that don't like me saying I'm tanking my channel and my channel is trash, and my channel is growing much faster than I expected. Um, and I'm very happy with that. I'm starting to really get to know you guys that show up every week, and I'm a bit absent-minded, but I'm starting to remember where each of you are from and what you're about, and I very much enjoy it. Just Irish says, Emmy, the universe is always working. That's true. True that. All right, I do have one more video for you, and then we'll just chat for a couple of minutes and call it a day. I do want to play Savage's announcement that she made on her channel too before I go. So let me show you this one last video that I've got for you. This is about a band that went missing in 1999 in Los Angeles, and he was just recently found. So this story is for everyone who is searching for a lost loved one. All of us that follow these missing persons cases always keep hope. You just never ever know, unless you have some reason to believe that your loved one that's missing is no longer with us. You got to keep lighting those candles and keep hope alive. And I think that's exactly what this family did. And let's have a look. Actually, let me mute it. The commercials. Over 100 people here. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I know this is a little bit or quite a bit different than what you're used to. I think we all needed a break from those garbage people at the Hive. So let's just be positive.
Paying $38 a month for the same exact coverage.
We're learning more about a missing man from Lassen County who was found alive all the way in Southern California after 25 years. Action News Now anchor Kelly Somm spoke with the Lassen County Sheriff about the man's journey home.
So how was he found?
So his family member had seen a picture of him in USA Today from an article that dated back in April and had recognized him and contacted our office, and one of our deputies, Derek Canamore, worked the angles on it and got a hold of the hospital, and then he'd been moved to a different facility, and he eventually they did locate and find him with some help from LAPD's missing persons unit. They got him fingerprinted and confirmed his identity. And when we got the picture, which I know you've seen in the news release, I mean, it's a dead on picture for that guy with the amount of time he's aged.
What was your reaction to hearing that he'd been found after 25 years?
Well, I was shocked. I'm not gonna lie. I was really surprised that he was found. We don't see a lot of happy endings to missing person cases that are 25 years in the making, essentially. So to have someone pop up like that, when I got the report from my staff, I couldn't believe it. I mean, this is a case that even predates my tenure with the sheriff's office.
The sheriff's office is not releasing the man's name right now. He's also nonverbal, so no one knows where he's been for more than 2 decades. Sheriff McGarva says the family's working out the details about when he'll return home. We're going to keep you updated.
Get ready for the holidays at Living Space.
Stop sharing that. All right, give me 1 second here. I'm a mess. There we go. Sorry about that. This mouse pad is still something I'm getting used to. All right. So I hope you enjoyed those stories. I did have one more clip, but there's not too much commentary on it. Just a bunch of people that were stuck on an airplane in some awesome dude busted out his saxophone and went ahead and started entertaining everyone. I did see a comment in here that I wanted to speak on, and now I can't find it. Shoot. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry for your loss, Harley. I know around holidays it can't be easy to deal with something like that. But I hope you are able to cherish the memories that you have. And she says stories like this are miracles and heartwarming. That's my goal, is just to try to put everybody in a good mood. You know, I always talk about taking care of each other, and you know, you guys know me from fighting real dirtbags here on YouTube, and you know, that's not the only person that I am. I actually do give a crap about people, and I watch these cheesy stories more than I watch any kind of drama. Although if you want to pick a fight, I'll stick up for myself, as you clearly know. Esther, if I didn't say hello, thanks for being here. And I did get another Cash App. Thank you so much. I'm not going to say your name, but thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Let me quickly see if I can pull up Savage's announcement on her channel. Let's see, how do I do this here? Subscriptions. Show more. Yeah, this is cool news for Savage. And she is going live in 2 hours from now, as a matter of fact. So if you could join us over there, check it out. She'll probably have a lot more to talk about. Geez, I'm subscribed to a lot of people. I gotta, when I scroll down here, it's like, sheesh, I need to start getting rid of some of these. I don't even watch half of these things. Let's see, SA. There we go. And I'm sure she won't have any problem with me sharing this. At least I hope not. Um, I'll play a couple minutes of it. I didn't realize it was going to be 5 minutes long. I'll play a couple minutes of it, and I urge the rest of you to go over and get the views for her. So here we go. Oh no. Oh, I thought she was live. I'm like, no, I don't mean to screen sniper. Yeah, let me skip ahead. She isn't live, but she has one of the most incredible intros. If you've never seen it, get your butt over there sometime and check it out. Mm-hmm. Oh, shoot. Sorry guys, I messed up. Let me get this right here. My bad. I was showing Savage's announcement and I forgot to share it. Don't give me 1 second. There we go. This is exciting.
Hello, can y'all hear me okay? Please tell me you can hear me okay, because I got to do this real quick, real quick. Hello, everyone. If you are not subbed over there or got this channel, what I got pinned right here, go get on it right now. They going live at 6 o'clock. They are taking tryouts for the Low Cal Queens, and I'm going to go try out. So all y'all need to go over there. Let's swarm it with the flags when we go over there at 6 o'clock, y'all. Swarm it. Just start putting the flags in the chat. Flags in the chat. Because I don't know for sure if I'm going to be picked from the back to come up and try out. So I'm going to be in the waiting area. So I need y'all support. I really need I need your support to go over there and spam the chat and tell them to put me up there. That's what I need from y'all. I know y'all can do it. I know y'all can do it. Yes, we might need your help because they vote and everything. I even wear the shirt. I'm dressed appropriately.
You had me forgetting that. I was just starting to panic. I was like, shoot, I don't know where the link is. So that's 6 o'clock tonight, East Coast time. So about an hour and 45 minutes from now. So let's go show Savage some love and let's get her on this show. It'll be big things for her, big things for her channel, big things for all of us. I mean, she's a sweetheart, and let's help her get on.
They ain't never seen nobody like me before. Oh no, and I'm ready. Thank you, Uber. Thank you, honey. Thank y'all for coming in here, though. But go sub to this channel I have pinned right here, and go sub it up. Be over there at 6 o'clock when it starts. It's about to start in 5 minutes.
Oh, I was mistaken. Okay, I see. So that's 6 o'clock. So it's already 6 o'clock East Coast time. So I'll wrap things up here because I wanna go show Savage all the support that I can. Um, let's see here. Yanni, thank you for being here. Says, did anyone ever hear about the woman I believe was in PA missing for years? Apparently, she was found in a nursing home decades later in Puerto Rico. Oh my goodness, I haven't heard that. I know there are a bunch of stories like that. I mean, sheesh, oh peace. Yeah, sorry to end abruptly, but let's go over and show Savage all the love. I'm sure she would do the same for us. She's I'll send you an email or a text, man. I want you to come join me so we can talk some smack next time. Today I just wanted to have a day off the crap, and then we'll get right back into the smack talking. Like I said, I was just so turned off by listening to a couple of these channels just berate people and cut people down. Yes, Emmy put the live stream link in there. All right. Get to the bottom of the chat here. It says, Patricia says, I look like a right weirdo these days as I laugh out loud hearing the word savage because I always think of her. Yeah, same here. Same here. When are you going live, Emmy? Emmy's going live tomorrow with her true crime and story time. So if one of my mods, even if Emmy's the only mod left in here, if she could drop her own link, that would be a lot of help. Jess Irish says it's on members only. Is it members only to chat, or is it? I think it's only members only to chat. So, yeah, I wouldn't go out of my way to become a member of the channel you don't know, but at least go over there and support as much as you can. All right. Well, we're at 1 hour and 44 minutes, so I think I'm gonna call it quits for the day. I see everybody's already filing out of here pretty quickly. Emmy says they are already live, so I want to get over there too and see if I can support as much as I can. Yes, Local Queen. It's there's this really big channel. I can't remember his name, but he's reviewing all these smaller local channels. It's all in good fun. There's no tragedy pimps involved. These are just wild ass people that live wild ass lives. One of them's named Tina. I saw her over on Savage's channel. Tina lives in a trailer and with her sons, and hilarity ensues. Let's see. Our host is watching over me, and he has let me know this year. I'm not sure what that means, but Sunday Doodles, if I didn't say hello. Yes, thanks again for becoming a new member, those of you who have, and please at least subscribe if you haven't, and hit the thumbs up on the way out. And I'm going to play you out with my intro song until I come up with something better. Emmy said wrong link. Well, if you can find the right one, I'll pin it up there. In any case, I know Savage is live 6 p.m. or 9 p.m. tonight. So she'll probably have a better idea what time or, how that went for her. But I want to book it on over there. Savage is not on. Savage is on Locale Live. I think Emmy's looking for there it is. He just put it in there. So it is in the chat. Thank Kath Wells, UK. Thanks for being here. And let's see here. Again, I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll be back on in a couple days. I know Emmy's going to be live tomorrow with her true crime and story time, and then Wednesday is always on Emmy's channel, Headstones and Headlines. If Emmy could please drop her own link, that would be awesome. Please go sub up to Emmy. She's on the door of 5,000 subscribers. We want to get her there by New Year's if we can. And true crime and story time with Emmy tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we play Wordy Wednesdays. We play word games and a matching game over there. And I think I'll probably go live a couple hours before her, and then we'll file into the words on stream. So again, thanks so much for being here. Spread that holiday cheer and tell those haters they could suck it. Sinner out.
Take pictures, run like the parallel stitches, attach my feet to the path I beat, teach myself to keep the answers brief, gnash my teeth like the last to feast. Imagine me on that abandoned beach, sand and sea as if the jazz was free. I'm ice cream mixed with gasoline, direct attention to the craftsmanship, neglect to mention that the past will stick like initials carved in the concrete, like the tattoo that hides on your mommy. I still kick it with angels. The difference is instead of the bar, I'm at my kitchen table. The starlight shines through the glass, but you feel safe underneath that mask. Ferris wheel, give rides. The scars healed in time to get high. Lock the doors and hide the keys. Let's go describe how to climb a tree. Don't sign the lease, just cop a corner for you to curl up and try to sleep. Those cheap police won't find my wings. I keep my dreams inside my dreams. And if I had a time machine, I'd probably use it like a vacuum and try to clean. It kinda seems quite more than a handful of these regrets have been circumstantial. Now give me all the cash out the drawer, touch that mustache down on the floor, and I'll be in court holding a pitchfork before I let the contest outlast the sport. Pocket watch, impatient, find a mate then make the migration. Break the rules, but first break the rulers. And keep it moving like a rumor. I don't need to defend my defensiveness. I keep to myself, my family, and friendships. I got enough people I could disappoint. If you disagree, I think you missed the point. Now go ahead and grab a chair. Let me tell you about the last few years. Pulled out a sack full of Samson's hair and put it on the dash like a dancing bear. I wrote you a horoscope. It won't fit on this post-it note, but if I had to sum it up into a shorter quote, it goes, fuck it, you might as well roll